Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, hello. My name is Sequoyagatlin. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I want to start off by saying I wanted to make this video while I'm actually going through the process as we speak, while it's fresh on my mind. Sorry, one second. Okay, I'm sorry. I wanted to talk about this while it was fresh on my mind. So for those of you who do not know, my name is Sequoia. My husband Ryan and I have been trying to conceive for a little over 2 years now. On June 19th, I found out that I was pregnant with our miracle baby. It was the best day for me, best time of my life for me. Just seeing that positive pregnancy test for the first time. I mean, because many of you who deal with infertility, you know the struggles of not seeing a positive, always seeing a negative. So seeing that positive pregnancy test for the first time, and then actually getting a digital that says pregnant, you start to feel like it's real. So telling my husband that I was pregnant was exactly how I thought he would react. He was super excited. Everybody was super excited for us because they know. Some of them knew. Our close family knew that we were struggling with infertility, with me having PCOS, and just being able to actually get pregnant with our miracle baby was a blessing. The first ultrasound was at 8 weeks, and baby had I can't remember what baby was measuring at, but they were saying that my due date was going to be March 2nd, so everything was looking right. Baby had a heartbeat. It was a strong heartbeat, 165. And then our third appointment was going to be at my 12 weeks. So my last appointment I had with the doctor was July 20th, and then the next appointment we had was going to be August August 17th. August 17th I was going to be 12 weeks. So August 12th I experienced some brown discharge or brown bleeding. I'm not sure what it was, but I was just like, maybe it's just old blood trying to flow out of my body. So that Saturday the 13th, my sister came over and we were watching old movies and she was dozing off trying to take a nap, and I went to the restroom and I wiped, and it was more this time, and I'm like, you know, something's not right. I just want to go to the emergency room just to make sure everything's okay. You know, I kept touching my belly, like, you know, please, when we get there, let baby still be there, let baby be okay. So we get to the ER that Saturday night, actually, and they ran some tests. They asked me some questions. We went and did a sonogram, an ultrasound, an ultrasound, and when she did the ultrasound, I seen baby, but I didn't see a heartbeat. But then when I tried to look at the monitor, she kind of like turned the monitor screen, like, you know, you're not supposed to be looking at it anyway type thing. So I didn't think anything of it, and you know, my sister just kept telling me, you know, it's gonna be okay, you're gonna be okay. So I then go back to my room, and we were just sitting there waiting on the doctor patiently. And I don't know if you guys know now, but there's like an app you can get when you know, go to the doctor, your OBG or whatever, and they have this thing called My Chart. So I happened to get like all the tests that they ran for my blood and stuff like that on my chart, and the ultrasound tech actually put her notes in there as well. And I'm like, oh gosh, you know, something told me to just go look at your results. So I go and look at my results, and the ultrasound tech had on there no cardiac activity. So I'm like, I googled it and I'm like, what does that mean? And it says, when you Google it, no cardiac activity means a miscarriage. And I'm like, great. I look at my sister and I'm like, I think I just miscarried. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, it's on my chart, you know? And then I kid you not, like 5 minutes later, the doctor comes in and he tells me this story. He tells me this story, a beautiful story, and then, you know, eventually telling me that we did miscarry. So I'm thinking, okay, you know, the worst part's over. No. So that Sunday, so Saturday I get discharged. Sunday, you know, I'm laying around watching, about to watch a movie with Ryan, but prior to this Sunday, I've been having like cramps. And it's not like a period cramp. It's like a period cramp, but it's like 10 times worse, okay? So I'm laying down and it's like around 9. And I'm just like screaming in pain. And then my mom comes in my room and she's like, you need to get up and you need to go to the hospital right now. And throughout the day I had been bleeding, and you know, they told me at the hospital that you will be bleeding, but as soon as I got to the ER Sunday night, it's just like blood just continuously started to come out. And I'm like, oh my god, like what do I do? So I'm sitting in the waiting room bathroom waiting for them to call me, and I'm telling Ryan, I'm like, I'm not leaving this bathroom until they call my name, because that pain was unbearable. Like, I'm holding on to the guardrail, whatever, the bar in the bathroom, and then my other hand is hanging on to the sink, and I'm just like literally praying to God that I do not break these people's sink, because that pain was so unreal. And the nurse comes and she's knocking on the door and she's like, well, can we come in? And I'm like, I'm like, I can unlock the door for you, but I'm just letting you know it's blood everywhere in here. And she's like, it's totally fine. So I unlock the door and I'm crying because I'm like, I'm bleeding everywhere. I'm worried about the mess that I'm making. So I'm like, I'm bleeding everywhere. And she's like, you know, no, it's completely fine. I go and I sit down in the little wheelchair thing that she had for me. And she's like, I'm gonna cover you up because I literally just took off all of my bottoms at this point, because I'm like, it's just blood everywhere. So at this point, I'm getting covered up. You know, she's covering me up. And we go to my room, and I'm still in pain, in so much pain, so much, like, you guys, the amount of pain I was in, and I felt so bad because my husband's just standing there and he just looks so, you know, hopeless, like, I don't know what to do, you know, I hate that my wife's in this pain, can we help her? And they put me on the bed, and I'm literally holding on to the rails on the bed, and I'm like, can someone please give me something, because the pain that I'm in, like, I'm hurting really bad. He asked me on a scale of 1 to 10 what was my pain level. I'm like, it's a 12. It's crazy, okay? It's beyond crazy. So they finally give me some medicine, and it kicks in, and I'm like, okay. And they're like, well, you know, you're in active labor. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what? Like, I thought, you know, them telling me, yeah, you miscarried, you're gonna bleed. I wasn't expecting it to be what I was going through. I felt like I had to use the restroom, so I tried to get off the bed. They had a little bucket to sit on to use the bathroom for me, because I couldn't make it to the actual restroom. And as soon as I get up, baby comes out on the floor. I just think, you know, like, why me? I know everybody always thinks, you know, why me, you know? But it was my first. It was our first. And it's crazy because even though I found out, I didn't want to get too excited. It's like, in the back of my mind, I kept knowing or thinking, like, this isn't real, this can't be happening, I can't be pregnant, I can't get pregnant. It's like, I don't know, I can't explain it, but it's like, it's not that I wanted something to happen, but I just kept thinking something was going to happen. Like, well, I didn't want anything to happen, but I don't know. Just going through that, I keep telling myself that I'm okay, but I feel like people want you to feel a certain way. They want you to heal, you know, a certain way. I feel like, yeah, it's gonna take me time, okay? Do I want to try again? Absolutely. Am I scared? Absolutely. You know, I don't want to go through that pain again. And I don't think anyone wants to go through that pain again, you know? But they want a baby, and I'm that person. Like, I want a baby. I'm going to heal my body, my mind, and my soul. I'm going to take time for myself. I'm going to heal with my husband. Our family has been so supportive. The box that I surprised Ryan in, we are going to turn it into a memory box for baby Gatlin. And my mom actually got me this card, and it says, "You're in my thoughts and prayers. Each time I pray for you, I'm reminded that God, who created you, can put your world together again." And it says, "That's why I'm asking him to bring you strength and reassurance as you lean on him and rest in his love." And she had me a cute little gift box, just with some, like a bath bomb, you know, face mask, stuff that I needed, and I actually used on Wednesday. And in the gift box, it was this little journal. And then it says, "Make notes and thoughts, your ideas and your goal marks." And I am going to journal in here. I started to journal in here that Wednesday. That I had after I had, you know, took me a nice little warm bath, and I started to journal in there, just basically writing a letter to baby, and I felt really good about doing that. I feel like I am okay. It's just I'm still going through, you know, getting everything out. Like just today I had a clump of something come out, and I'm just like, I thought it was almost over. I mean, I'm just ready for my body to heal, honestly, because it's a crazy feeling. It's an unbearing feeling, but with my family and friends around, I couldn't ask, you know, for a better group. I will be taking some time away from YouTube just so that I can cleanse myself. I hope you guys understand. I will be back. Yes, I will be back, but I feel like right now I just need to take a break to heal. And in the memory box, it's just the box that I surprised Ryan with. I'm going to put my card from my mom, the little elephant I got for baby, our first ultrasound, my first test at 9 DPO when I found out, and then all my other tests, and then the one, my digital that says pregnant. Oh, you guys can't see it. And then the card I got for Ryan, and it says you might want to sit down for this. And it says, "We're having a baby. Couldn't wait to share the happy news with you." And then I put, "I love you so much. I can't wait to start our new chapter. Love, your baby mama." But yes, I'm putting that in the memory box. I'm going to close it. And I just want to say thank you guys for sticking to the end of this video. I know it's a long video. I do apologize for that, but I wanted to get this out while like I said, while I was still going through the emotions. Today is Friday, August 19th, so like I said, Monday was the actual day that I was in quote-unquote active labor. So today would be 4 days after the fact, which I'm doing okay pain-wise. It's like in and out, starting to feel like a period in and out. So the pain is okay. It's you know, durable. But yes, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I will be taking a little break from YouTube for the time being, and I hope to see you guys when I come back. Bye.